Okay, so today I'm going to do my speech on dolphin captivity and dolphin slaughter in Taiji, Japan. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The moral progress of the nation and its greatness should be judged by the way it treats its animals." This guy here, Rick O'Barry, he's a environmental activist, key figure in educating the world about what goes on with dolphin slaughters, dolphins in captivity, and stuff like that. He was the founder of the Freeing Dolphins movement. The first 10 years of his career, he spent training dolphins. In the last 38, he spent as an environmentalist, trying to keep them in the ocean. A quote of him is, working back in the 1960s for Miami Seaquarium, O'Barry captured and trained dolphins, including the 5 dolphins who played the role of Flipper in the popular American TV series of the same name. Kathy, the dolphin who played Flipper, most of the time died in his arms. O'Barry realized that capturing dolphins and training them to perform silly tricks was just wrong. So dolphins are automatic breathers, so when they get really sick or stressed or something like that, they can choose to stop breathing and just die. So basically, that's what happened to Kathy. He was sitting there at the edge of the pool at night, and she was really stressed from doing all these Flipper shows and being deprived of food to perform. And the dolphin swam up into his arms. And I don't know if any of you guys have been to an aquarium, but the dolphins actually look you in the eye. And it looked him in the eye and then stopped breathing and sank to the bottom of the pool. And that's where he decided he was done with dolphin training. He said that their dolphins are free-ranging, intelligent, and complex wild animals, and they belong in the ocean and not playing clown in our human schemes. In Taiji, Japan, they slaughter over 23,000 dolphins a year, and this boat here, you can see the metal pole going down, goes straight down into the water. And what they do is every year in September, the dolphins come up the Japan coast, and the fishermen go out in the boats, there's like 13 of them, like that, and they all have the poles going down to the bottom of the boat, and they smash the poles with hammers, which creates this wall of sound, and drives the dolphins into this cove. And as the dolphins start to come back around and try and get out, a guy here in a boat drags a net across to keep them in. At that time, there's hundreds of dolphins in here, and trainers come from like Miami Seaquarium, any of those aquariums. They all get in the water and they try to find female dolphins that are young, a couple years old, and they'll pay over $150,000 for a dolphin. So once they find the dolphin they want, fishermen will come over in the boat, they tie a rope around the dolphin's fluke tail, which is the very back, and they'll drag it to shore. And a lot of times the dolphins end up not making it because the fluke tail comes off because they're struggling to get away. Taiji Whale Museum brokers the deals, and the Taiji fishermen and Taiji community share the profit. Dolphin hunting is actually against the Japanese Constitution, so authorities can't stop environmentalists coming in to try and free the dolphin because it's actually illegal what they're doing. Once the trainers have left with their dolphins, a more brutal act ensues. The guy Rick O'Barry has actually been there. He says that once trapped inside the cove, the fishermen kill the dolphins, slashing their throats with knives and stabbing them with spears. The water turns red with their blood and the air fills with their screams. Okay, brace yourselves. So this is the cove. So the dolphins will come down here, they get driven into this cove, and that's where they get slaughtered. You can see where all the blood and stuff is. And you can see the netting too. I don't know how well you can see that, but the water's all red and they're dragging dolphin bodies into the boat. That's kind of a brutal picture, but again. Then they drag them up onto the beach, and usually this is covered over with tarp so that people can't take pictures and stuff like that. Big red picture. And this is how they get the dead ones on shore. They use these little hooks, stab them, and then drag them up. Japanese fishermen justified killing all these dolphins, saying that it preserves the other fish, whereby eliminating the competition. Unlike expensive whale meat, dolphin meat is not considered a delicacy in Japan, and the real reason the Japanese government issues permits to kill dolphins by the thousands each year has nothing to do with food culture, it has to do with pest control. Shocking as it sounds, some Japanese government officials view dolphins as pests to be eradicated in huge numbers. Once the dolphins are processed into meat, they're distributed to children as part of a school lunch program. And dolphin meat has been proven to be contaminated with toxic chemicals such as mercury, methylmercury, and PCB, so it's obviously not very healthy. Finally, O'Barry said that I like Tai Chi and its people. The vast majority of fishermen there do not kill dolphins. There's only 26 guys who have given the place a huge amount of negative publicity around the world. And things you can do, you can help get the word out. There's Facebook groups you can join, you can invite your friends to join. Don't go to aquariums. You can donate money to his campaign website at savejapandolphins.org. You can go to the Cove, which I highly suggest. And then you can go to this petition site and sign a petition to help end it. And that's it.